Thursday night masterclass. These are my finding purpose classes, okay? And so I'm gonna give you a finding purpose class instead of giving y'all that one official class at the beginning of the year. I'm gonna do finding purpose every fucking Thursday because you hoes need to know what you are. Welcome in. My name is Coach Misty. I'm your identity strategist, your transformation coach, your manifestation queen, and the overall what? Bad bitch. Bad bitch. Now, if y'all watching this, I need y'all to be tapping and clapping. Sharing is caring. Share the live out. We need to send this out. Send this shit is engaged. I want y'all to watch me like y'all watch Finesse 2 times. I want y'all to put comments in this live like y'all doing with Bro-Rilla and Glorilla. I want y'all to do that. See, black women, and I'm talking to black women. Oh, bitch, I done got started early. Black women, I am tired of us engaging into the wrong shit. We put our nose into business that has nothing to do with us. That Glorilla, Bro-Rilla shit ain't got shit to do with you. That is out of your motherfucking tax bracket. And clearly above a lot, under a lot of y'all age brackets, okay? This shit with Finesse 2 times. He's a funny nigga. I watch him too. But I need y'all to start interacting and clapping for shit that's truly gonna change your life and not just take up your fucking attention. Welcome in. My name is Coach Misty, and I'm here to say this to say that your love and your money are connected. If you fix one, you elevate both. Oh, wait a minute. My husband not home, and he damn sure ain't sleep. Again, your love and money are connected. If you fix one, you elevate both. I'm saying this to say that. I'm going to teach you once and for all. If you fix your money, you'll fix your love. If you fix your love, you fix your money. They're both connected. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead again. This class is a little longer than most classes that I do. I know sometimes we'll be on here for 90 minutes talking about bullshit. I teach a class maybe for 57 and the other 36 we talking about bullshit, but I'm gonna give you straight 90 minutes of good teaching. You understand me? I want to do this, and tonight I'm going to show you that love and money are not separate systems. Them hoes work together. Love and money are not separate. Now, I'm gonna come out stating facts. Ready? Women over 35 don't have random problems. If you are over the age of 35, your problems are not random. Huh? Dealing with the same person over and over again is not a random problem. Women have reinforced identity patterns. Listen, your love patterns are equal to your attachment systems. Your money patterns is equal to your survival system. So the shit you going through is not random. Some of y'all is in Groundhog Day. When I made that video a couple months ago and I talked about how 2026 was a year 9, everybody was like, no, it's not. According to numerology, it's the year of this. If you add up the numbers, no, bitch, what a year 9 means is every 9 years your ass go through a certain pattern. Every 9 years you go through some bullshit. I asked y'all, I said, count back 9 years from today. What was you going through? Sometimes in the ninth year, you'd be like, damn, 9 years ago, I was going through the same shit I'm going through now around the same time. You know why? Because you in a real nasty cycle. And we need to break that shit. If you don't break the cycles that you are in, if you don't adopt a new identity every 9 years, I guarantee you, with all the money in my motherfucking pocket, every 9 years, you're going to go through the same shit over and over again. Good morning, good evening, good night. My name is Coach Misty. Hmm? Love patterns and money patterns are both rooted in early emotional imprinting. The shit someone told you as a child, the shit that you learned as a teenager, the things that you saw your parents do. Love and money are both rooted in worthiness calibration. If you don't feel like you are worthy of a good love, love is not gonna come your way. If you don't feel like you're worthy of a raise, you'll never get it. Love and money are both rooted in nervous system familiarity. You understand me? We go to shit that feel familiar, not that it's good, but it's familiar, and so we feel safe in it. I want you to know that you are not struggling in 2 areas. You are really only repeating one identity. I'm gonna say this again. You are not struggling in love and money. You are repeating one identity. I don't think y'all ready. If you ready, tell me you ready. Cause I don't think you ready. I don't think you ready. Y'all keep saying y'all ready, but we keep on saying the same thing. Thank you, Shelby. Y'all keep saying y'all ready, but we keep on going through the same thing. This is the exact reason why I haven't did no readings this week. This is the exact reason why I haven't came on here. I would make a killing doing love readings, Valentine's Day readings, because you waiting for somebody that's you waiting for somebody to tell you something that you already fucking know. Now, I want to say this to say that I may have on my He-Man shirt and have on some pajama bottoms, but tonight is not casual. I want you to know is this hair might be cute, these glasses might be cute, but tonight is not cute, and tonight is not manifest a man. Tonight is not budget better. I want you to know that tonight is structural. I'm gonna stop giving you motivation and give y'all hoes law, because if you over 35, again, you are not dealing with random problems. You are dealing with reinforced pattern identities. Identity patterns don't respond to motivation, they respond to confrontation. And bitch, I'm here to call you to the front. Okay. There's no hallelujah moments. If you're looking for a hallelujah, if you're looking for something spiritual, you want a bitch with some crystals, you want a motherfucker that's going, you want a woo side, you want to meditate, go ahead and scroll up. This ain't your life. Keep it moving. Take your finger and scroll. I'm not the girl for you. So before we get started, I want to ask you something directly. Huh? How many of you are strong in one area but unstable in another? How many of you are strong in money but unstable in love? How many of you are strong in love but unstable in money? Go ahead and put in the comments. What area are you strong in? Which area? Don't just say me. Tell me which area you strong in. Are you strong in money but unstable in love? Which one is it? Dip the Deacon said, I got money, but that love thing a little shaky. Stacy said, I got money. Rico Ross said, I got money, but that love is a little shaky, right? How many of y'all are successful but lonely? How many of y'all are successful but lonely? Huh? How many people on here are successful but lonely? How many of you all are emotionally aware but financially inconsistent? You are emotionally in tune but financially inconsistent. How about financially secure but romantically anxious? How many of y'all, a lot of y'all know how to get to the bag but ain't got no love. Okay? I want you to know that that split is not a coinkydink. Huh? That split is not a coincidence. Your love life and your money life are not separate categories. They are the same identity expressing itself in two different environments. And we're gonna get to it tonight. I want you to let that sink in. Your love you and the money you are not separate beings. It's the same bitch operating in two different listen, you operating in two different environments, but it's the same shit. I want you to know that if you fix your love life, but not your identity, your money will reflect the fracture. Hmm? Did you know that? I'm gonna help you, Candy Girl. Let me help myself. Let me get a little. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What did I say? If you fix your love life, but not your identity, your money will still reflect the fracture. Right? If you listen, I'm gonna say this: if you fix your money and don't fix your identity, your relationships will still expose the wounds. And that's what a lot of you all have did. You all have elected new identities by getting more education, climbing up the ladder, getting businesses, but you haven't fixed that love shit. And then that love shit, you still broken. I want you to know this. You do not have two problems. You have one identity running two systems. And tonight, we're going to go ahead and dismantle that shit. I'm about to get surgical. If y'all said y'all was ready, so I ain't going to ask you if you're ready no more. I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. If you are watching this and you say, hey, girl, hey, I need your help. I'm about to put this message down here. I want you to go ahead and DM me. Say, I'm ready. Y'all hoes keep saying y'all ready, but then when I invite y'all to the highest circle, I don't hear shit. Say if you ready, say if you ready. Go ahead and DM me. Everybody that DM me is gonna get a free workbook from tonight, so you can go ahead and do the work. Because I'm tired of talking about it. I ain't gonna sell you the fucking workbook. I'm just gonna give you the workbook. At this point, what can you do? If you ready, go ahead and DM me and say you ready. Don't put it in the comments. We doing a live class. Click the button. Do the fucking work. Don't say you ready. Click the button that says message me and send me a message and say I'm ready. Don't just keep putting it in the comments. That's what y'all do every time we come in this hole. Y'all put stuff in the comments day in and day out. No, click the button. Do the work. Let's get it. Let's go. Somewhere in your early development, I want you to know you signed an invisible contract. Did y'all know that? Somewhere early on in your preteens, between the ages of 8 and 17, you signed an invisible contract. And I want you to know that nobody handed you a pen. Nobody explained the terms, but you signed it. And you know what the contract said? How many people want to know what the contract said? This contract said I will earn love. This contract said I will prove my worth. This contract said I will overperform to be chosen. This contract said I will not depend on anyone. This contract said I will survive alone. Now I want you to look back. Tonight we going back down memory lane. That's what the song say. Back down memory lane. I see the photographs. Ain't that what the song said? I see the pain. Here we are. I want you to look at your romantic history. I want you just do me a favor. You ain't got to look at the whole thing. Look at the last three people you deal with. I want you to look at your romantic history and answer this question. Just put a simple yes or no in the comments. Did you overgive? Yes or no? Look back at your last three relationships. Did you overgive? Just yes or no. Yes or no. You too, you too. Yes or no. Did you overgive? Okay. Did you over explain? Here's another question. Did you over explain? Just a simple yes or no. Did you over explain? Huh? Okay. Y'all got two yeses. Next question. Did you tolerate inconsistency? Yes or no? Did you tolerate inconsistency? Yes or no? And last but not least, did you try to fix grown people? Last question. Did you try to fix grown people? Yes? Is that a yes? Is that a yes? You tried to fix grown people? Oh, okay. All right. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Now let's look at your money history. Put a pin in it. Let's look at your money history. Did you overwork? Let's look at your money history. Let's look at the last three jobs you had. Did you overwork? Yes. Oh, you overworked? Okay. Did you undercharge? Did you accept the job did you, when they offered you that position, did you counter offer or did you accept what they gave you? When you started that business, did you make your prices based on what people could afford or did you make prices based on who you are? Did you undercharge? My favorite one, did you over deliver? Huh? The last job you had or last business, did you over deliver? And did you feel guilty when you received well? Did you feel guilty? Hmm? Did you feel guilty when you received well? When you're talking about your money, did you feel guilty about getting extra money? Did you feel guilty about getting that promotion? Did you feel like, damn, what people gonna think? Like, I take it, but you ain't give her a raise, or this person didn't get no raise. And man, I can't even tell nobody about the good stuff that's happening to me because there ain't nothing happening to them. Did you feel guilty? Huh? I want you to know, even if you answer 2 out of 4, yes, it's the same contract, different setting. Same contract with love and money, different setting. And I want to say this to say that if you feel defensive right now, if you're answering this, right, and you feel defensive right now, you're protecting a contract. Thank you. Thank you, Lala. If you feel defensive right now, you're protecting the contract. I want you to know that your ego will defend the familiar. Your ego will defend the familiar. I remember I had one lady in one of the classes and she said, well, I overgive because I'm just that type of person. And I know God gonna bless me. That's defending the contract. That's protecting the contract. That's being defensive. That's protecting the contract. Some of these questions y'all didn't want to answer yes because you realize how stupid you are. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. I wasn't supposed to say that. Some of these questions y'all didn't want to answer because you know you feel like, oh hell no. You start connecting the dots. Yeah. Again, your ego will defend the familiar even when familiar is starving you. Your ego will defend it. Yeah, y'all defend a lot of those decisions you make, even though when you know that shit ain't right, you defend it because to sit up and say, you know what, I fucked up, well, you will realize that you really fucked up. What's up, Lindsay? Where that baby at? I want you to know your nervous system doesn't seek happiness. It seeks what it recognizes. A lot of y'all, like, I just want to be happy. You can't be happy because you don't know how to be happy. You haven't defined what happy is. So your body doesn't know how to seek happiness. I don't care what comes out of your mouth. I don't care what comes out of your mouth. I want joy. I want peace. I want laughter. I want love. If you have not defined what those things are, your nervous system is going to go for what's familiar, which is chaos. That's what your nervous system goes towards. Chaos. Chaos, control, conflict, confusion, bitch. It's a bunch of C's. There's a bunch of C's going on. So if struggle is what it recognizes, struggle is what it recreate. Even when y'all have a good thing going on, if you are used to struggling, whether it's with money or love, your nervous system will recreate the struggle because it's shocked because good shit is happening. I told you, you got to let loose of the person that you are right now and create something new. You cannot change in the flesh that you are right now. You cannot have a positive change with the same mindset. You're gonna have to kill this bitch off. Are y'all still with me? Is this too much? Is this too much? You like, damn, somebody had 10 hours of sleep. Is this too much? If it's too much, let me know. I'll take it down a notch. If it's too much, I'll take it down a notch. It's okay. Okay, she said no, not at all. Oh, okay. I didn't want to offend nobody. Are y'all sharing this shit out? Cause sharing is caring. Are y'all sharing this shit out? I'm gonna put up the thing again. DM me and say you ready if you ready. Are y'all sharing this shit out? If you tired of being tired, DM me the word ready. I'm gonna send everybody that DM me gonna get a workbook. So if you tired of being tired, go ahead and DM me the word ready. So now I'm about to get clinical. Huh? I'm about to get clinical with y'all. I want you to know that your body is addicted to intensity. Did you know that? Yeah. Your body is addicted to intensity, not peace, but intensity. Huh? Inconsistent men create adrenaline. Let me say this because I know I got my lesbians on here. Inconsistent relationships create adrenaline. Inconsistent motherfuckers. Oh, he ain't text me back. I know you fucking lying. Or she gonna play. She don't see this shit. Listen, inconsistent love creates adrenaline. Fluctuating income creates adrenaline. A lot of y'all know how to get to it when your back is against the wall. My question is, bitch, ain't you tired of that wall? Ain't you tired of that wall? Ain't you tired of getting to it all the time? Damn. This should be a question when you just say, I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of having to make nothing out of something out of nothing. Ain't you tired of the fucking wall by now? Oh, okay. Again, listen, the emotional spikes feel heavy. The chase feels engaging and the uncertainty keeps you stimulated. But I want you to know that stimulation is not stability. Some of you say you want a calm love. That's what you tell me. You, coach, I want to love. I like the way you and Cardinal love each other. Can I tell y'all something? The love I have is boring as hell. Huh? Can I share that with y'all? My marriage is boring. Yeah. Now some of y'all be like, what you mean boring? Oh my God. My marriage boring as fuck. And I love it. I love it. He come home from work, he give me a kiss. We talk. He kissed me on the back of my neck. He walk around the house. He come back around. He kissed me again. He makes sure I eat. We sit there and laugh. We talk. We talk about the route. He go in the bathroom. He take a shower. He go watch TV. I go to work. I'm working. Or he come out there and we eat dinner together. He fall asleep on the couch. I lay on him. Then we get into bed. And we do it all over again in the morning. My marriage boring as fuck. And I love it here. No guessing games. No trying to go through his fucking phone. No nothing. No, where he going, where he been, what he doing, none of that. My marriage boring as shit, and I love it. Huh? Again, some of you say you want a calm love, but when calm love shows up, you get bored with that. Y'all be like, oh my God, I like him. I mean, he like me, but I don't like him like that. Why? Because he ain't, why? Because you ain't got to chase him down. Why? Why? Because you ain't got to wonder where he at. Dad, you ever notice that that's crazy work? That's crazy work that you are attracted to somebody. You got to wonder what the fuck they doing. That 90% of your day is associated with wondering what the fuck they doing. You can't call them and ask them what they doing or else they gonna snap on you. Do you understand that's crazy work? Let me go ahead and switch it over. Some of y'all say y'all want stable income. Everybody say I want stable income. I want to make $10,000 a month. If I just make $10,000 a month, I boom, 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 boom. But when your income is steady, you create unnecessary expansion or chaos. When you start selling something, when your business starts running, you go and create another business, just like that business ain't doing shit. Your business is running, it's creating income. So now you go create something else because you don't know how to be stable in this thing. Or when the job is going just fine, you then get bored with it and you create chaos or you look for chaos because you're used to shit like that, right? It's crazy work. You know why? Because peace feels foreign. The reason why you fuck up your money opportunities and you fuck up your relationships because peace feels foreign and foreign feels unsafe. You are chemically bonded to emotional movement. I'm gonna repeat that again. You are chemically bonded to emotional movement. And if that's the case, you are subconscious. Listen, you will subconsciously destabilize anything that feels too still. Yeah. You will subconsciously break that shit down. When shit feels too still, you will subconsciously ruin the moment. Listen, I want you to know that this is not a weakness. The things I'm telling you are not flaws. These are conditionings. And but here's the deal. If it's conditioning, then conditioning can be interrupted. The question is, are you willing to be comfortable long enough to become unfamiliar with chaos? I have one question for you, and this is a yes or no. Are you willing to be uncomfortable long enough to be unfamiliar with chaos? Yes or no? Yes or no? I just want to know: are you willing? Are you willing to be uncomfortable long enough to be unfamiliar with chaos? And I'll be honest with you: this ain't no 7 day shit. This ain't no 21 days, bitch. It might not even be 90 days. You've been living in chaos for all your fucking life. You grew up watching your mom and your daddy in chaos. You then created chaos with your first children's father, your first love. That shit was chaotic. You watched your uncles and aunties in chaos. You watch your older brothers and sisters live in chaos. Chaos has been your fucking middle name. Okay. If it ain't chaos at home, then it's chaos at work. You don't even know what calm and peace feel like. You think that peace and calmness is when you sleep. Bitch, that is slumber. That is not peace. And I keep asking y'all, who is ready to be unfamiliar with chaos? Now, I'm going to go a little deeper. I told y'all tonight ain't the night. I'm going to go a little deeper. Because see, there's a fracture beneath this pattern. There's a fracture beneath this pattern. And let me tell you what this fracture sounds like. It says, if I'm too powerful, I won't be loved. It says, if I'm too powerful, I won't be loved. If I relax, I'll lose control. My God. If I relax, I will lose control. That's what a lot of y'all think. If I relax, I'm going to lose control. If I depend on someone, I'll be disappointed. That's why you do everything yourself and then complain about doing everything yourself and then wonder why other people around you depend on you because you do everything yourself. When you do everything yourself and that is part of your identity, you subconsciously surround yourself around people who fucking need you. Rico Ross, the boss, you one of them. You surround yourself around people who need you, whether it's in love, family, work, or whatever. You surround yourself. You are naturally drawn to people who are going to depend on you because whether you like it or not, being the strong one is part of the identity that you have adopted, and that shit is killing you. Ain't nothing strong about my ass. Nothing. Hmm? Also, when you have a business, a lot of people think if I charge too much, I'll lose clients. And if I expect too much, I'll lose them. Huh? That's why a lot of y'all in these situations right now, 35, 40, 45, 50 fucking years old in situationships. The way I want to thump you in your forehead right now, please. But something about this said, if I expect too much, I'll lose him. I want you to know that's internal negotiation. That internal negotiation is why both love and money feel unstable because you are bargaining with worth. Yeah, yeah. Thump them in the head. Listen, I'm gonna just start thumping people in the head. And if I go to jail, I go to jail. What's she charged with? Excessive thumping. Just thumping people in the forehead. I just want to thump y'all in the forehead. Just boop. Just thump you in the forehead. Baby, let me tell you something. Them readings were starting to tear. Listen, them readings were starting to get to me. The readings were starting to get to me because I keep talking to y'all about the same shit over and over and over again. And it's like, what am I doing here? What is the what is my purpose here? If we keep talking about the same shit over and over and over and over again, you come to me, you ask me, what do I see? What did God say? I tell you, it happens. You go back, you do the same shit God told you not to do. Then you come back to me and say, well, is there a way that the energy can change? Is there something? What can I do? And I'm just over it. I'm gonna say this again. When you negotiate internally, you are negotiating with love and money. When you negotiate with your worth, is expecting your love and money is going to feel unstable, right? Because here's the thing: worth does not bargain. Your worth should not bargain for anybody. Who you are is who you are, and what you desire is what you desire. That should not change for nobody. If you desire marriage and you meet a motherfucker who said they only want a date, walk away. I'm gonna say this again. If you desire marriage and you meet somebody who only want a date, walk away. Stop trying to change people. Stop trying to change people. It's weird at this point. Huh? If you desire $80,000, stop applying for jobs and only pay 60. It's weird at this point, right? Right? If you desire a full-time business, stop negotiating with this job and go ahead and walk away and do what you need to do. I'm gonna tell y'all how psychological warfare plays a piece in this. I'm gonna say this again. As long as you identify with being the strong one, you will sabotage opportunities that require softness. Did you hear what I said? As long as you identify with being the strong one, I'm the firstborn, I'm the first girl, I'm the only child, I'm the this, I'm the that, I'm the matriarch of the family, I'm the first one that went to college. As long as you identify with being the strong one, you will sabotage opportunities that require softness. You will attract people who need you instead of people who support you. You hear me? Huh? Did y'all hear that? Again, you ask me time and time again. People say, why do I keep attracting the same type of dude, the same type of dude, or the same type of woman keep coming around me? Why do I keep attracting the same type of person? Because as long as you identify with being the strong one, you will sabotage opportunities that require softness. You will attract men and women who need you, and instead of men and women who support you. You will attract clients who drain you instead of clients who elevate you. I am no longer strong. Huh? Listen, I am not the strong one. I am the resourceful one. I am not the strong one. I am the knowledgeable one. I am not the strong one. You hear me? A lot of y'all been, I listen and take it how you want to take it. I've been carrying a lot of y'all for 4 years. I've been carrying a lot of y'all emotionally and spiritually for 4 years. Bitch, I'm tired. I've been carrying a lot of y'all for 4 years. We've been talking about the same shit for 4 fucking years. I'm tired. I'm tired. Hmm? Y'all say the same shit to me over and over again. Coach Misty, I don't know how you do it. You just be doing it, this, that, and the other. I bitch, I'm tired. I am no longer strong. Resourceful, yes. Knowledgeable, yes. Strong, absolutely not. Hmm? Being needed keeps you in control. Let me say that the reason why a lot of y'all haven't walked away from those people who need you, because being needed keeps you in control. Being provided for requires trust, and trust is terrifying for women who had to self-parent. This went a whole nother way. Huh? Huh? Wait a minute. This went a whole nother way. What did I say? Being needed keeps you in control. Being provided for requires trust. And trust is terrifying to women who had to self parent. Wait, what? Is she telling me I had to self parent? Is this where this shit is coming from? Huh? It's because I had to raise me because mama worked a lot? Is this where this is coming from? Because I had to help mama take care of all the other kids. Is this where this is coming from? Am I saying this because my mama had me young and she was a child raising a child? And now I don't know how to trust people. So I put everything on my back because trust is, I don't know what trust feels like because I couldn't trust the person who was supposed to take care of me. Huh? I couldn't trust the people in my house because maybe daddy touched me. I don't want to go there. That's too much. We getting too deep right now. We getting too deep right now. We getting a little deep right now. Huh? So I don't know what trust feel like. So instead of trusting people, I'm gonna just put everything on my back, so I can be the provider that I never had. Are y'all still with me? Are we done? Are we done? Yeah, no, we here. All right. Now we're gonna do something called a mirror test. Hey, Aunt Kathy, we're gonna do something called a mirror test. We're gonna get uncomfortable. I want you to look at your last 3 romantic situations. Look at your last three romantic situations. Matter of fact, put their names in the comment. You're gonna put their whole name. You can put their initials. Your last three romantic situations. Put their names in the comment. I'm talking about from the time you was 18 up until now. Your last three romantic situations. Go ahead and drop their names. Drop their initials in the comments. Come on. Okay. Somebody said AWJL. Okay. MJNR JJC JNM DM. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. And even if you just had one, put that in the comments. Okay. Kathy said DB. Okay. I want to ask you a question about these people that you put in the comments. Were they consistent? Yes or no? Were they consistent? Yes or no? Were they consistent? Yes or no? Okay. All right. Were they emotionally dramatic? Were these people emotionally dramatic? Because see, if they not see, some of them might have been consistent, and some of them might be emotionally dramatic. Who was consistent and who was emotionally dramatic? Okay, cool. Now, I want you to list your last three income cycles. List the last three ways you made money, whether it was jobs, business, or what. I want you to be specific about it. List the last three ways you made money. List them. Your last three income cycles, what was it? Was it working at it? If it was a particular job, you can put the initial to the job. You ain't got to put the whole job in there. Okay. What job was it? So, what was your last three jobs? Put the initials. Was it Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Walmart, Starbucks? What was it? Put the initials. She said insurance, gig, working, case management, delivery, cooking, and medical, job and business, hospital job, working the same job for 21s at Wally World, a college professor. Okay, what about your other income streams? Dr. AJ, you got more than one income stream. What was your last three income cycles? Was it job? So mine would be Coach Misty, big ass workout, and AAA. Those would be my last three. Well, no, it would be Coach Misty, big ass workout, teaching. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna put self-employment, teaching, and AAA. That's what I'm gonna do. Self-employment, the Coach Misty brand, teaching, and AAA. Right? If we are looking at our last three income cycles, which one of those were predictable? Were they predictable or volatile? And I don't mean you knew you was gonna get a check. I mean predictable as in you knew when you was getting a raise, you didn't you knew what was on the table. There wasn't no hidden factors, no nothing like that. Were they predictable or were they volatile? Hmm? Right. Was it predictable or was it volatile? Where was it? The question is, did you overinvest emotionally? On these, on either one of these, did you overinvest emotionally? Did you overextend financially? Did you ignore red flags? And either one, love or money. When the writing was on the wall, did you ignore red flags? They said big time. Did you ignore overdue payments? When I say overdue payments, I don't mean paying a bill. I mean overdue payments, shit that was owed to you. Did you ignore that? Things that were owed to you. Huh? You going on dates and you keep paying for dates and this person ain't paid for shit. You keep doing, this person ain't doing. Overdue payments, huh? You know you should be up for a raise. You know you should be up for a promotion, right? But you keep on ignoring it because you don't want to rock the boat. Did you ignore overdue payments? Somebody said, I guess, but the question is why? It's because the pattern is identical. You normalize what matches your self image. You didn't feel like you was worthy of it, so you didn't ask for it. Hmm? All of this goes back to the things I said in the beginning. If you just not joining the class, what's up, Buttercup? My name is Coach Misty. I'm your identity strategist, transformation coach, manifestation queen, and overall bad bitch. And I'm here to teach you how love is blocking your money, how these motherfuckers go hand in hand. I want you to know that if you believe you must earn love, you will earn money the same way. If you believe that you must earn love, that love doesn't come to you freely, that love isn't here for the taking, then you will earn money the same way. If you believe that I'm lucky to be chosen, you will tolerate underpay. If that was instilled in you as a child and you should just be lucky to be where you are, you will tolerate underpay. If you believe that I cannot relax, you will never experience overflow. If you truly believe that relaxation is only the 2 weeks vacation that this job give you, and when you go on a cruise with your homegirls or with your husband, that's your time to relax, you will never experience overflow. If you believe that taking a nap in the middle of the day is lazy, you will never experience overflow. You need nothing about the nap. It's about choosing yourself. It's about taking time out for yourself. Your life is not responding to your desires, it is responding to your standard. And standards are identity in action. Welcome in. Now, the question is, okay, Coach Misty, you done broke all this shit down. How do I rebuild myself? How do I do identity installation? How do I do this? And I'm here to tell you, you said I love a nap. Okay, do you schedule your naps? Huh? Don't just love them. Do you schedule them? Do you schedule them? That's the question of the day. Do y'all schedule them? I feel like once I teach this class, I'm gonna go back in because we got a lot more people in the room. If you are just now joining, you said no, I'm still a little guilty about it. Why are you guilty about scheduling time to rest? Huh? Why are you guilty about it? Black women have grown, we have grown up to believe that self-care is getting your hair done and your nails done. Y'all call this pamper time. That shit is weird. It's not getting pampered, it's getting a service. That's not getting pampered. Huh? That's not getting pampered unless you can listen. Unless you can't fall asleep in the nail tech chair, it's not getting pampered. You can't ease your mind. You might can stop thinking about what you want to think about in the beauty shop chair. That's not pampering. I need y'all to stop that. No, nah, I stay in the beauty shop. This shit right here, this what I do is maintenance. This is maintenance. Self-care is the things you do on the inside. They make you look better on the outside. That's what self-care is. This shit right here is maintenance. Huh? I'm tired. I be tired at the beauty shop, tired at the nail shop. It's maintenance. Lashes, maintenance. Stop talking about self care. All right, y'all. If you are just now in here and you want me to go, and if y'all want me to kind of start from the top, I got a question. I got a question. If you just came in and you like, man, this is good, but what is she talking about? And you want me to kind of start from the top, say start from the top. I'll I'll give you. We'll go. Well, I'm gonna go through it kind of quick, but if you want me to start from the top, say start from the top. Yes, no, maybe so. I'm talking about how your love and your money is connected. If you fix one, you elevate both. So I got two people that said start from the top. So we only got two people that said start from the top. Everybody else like hell no, we've been in here. Don't start from the top. She said, I joined midway. Please start from the top. I'm not going to go through everything, but I'm about to hit these major points. Again, here's the deal. Lesson number one, keep going, keep flowing. I'm going to say, they like, hell no. We've been in here for an hour. Don't you dare now start from the shut up. Hoes need to hear this again. You're gonna be knee deep in this bullshit. Number one, if you're over 35, you're not dealing with random problems, you're dealing with reinforced identity patterns. You understand me? If you over 35, the shit you going through is not random, bitch. It is learned. Okay? You're learned. Okay. A lot of y'all are successful but lonely. Emotionally aware but financially inconsistent, and financially secure but romantically anxious. And that split is not a coinky. Your love life and your money life are not separate categories. Them hoes go hand in hand. If you fix your love life and not your identity, your money will reflect the same fracture. You heard what I said? If you fix your love life and identity, a lot of y'all like, I'm going to be in love, I'm going to do this and that. And you don't fix who the fuck you are, your money will reflect it. If you fix your money but not your identity, your relationships will still expose. Listen, your relationships will still expose the wound, right? And you don't have two problems. It's just one different operating in two different environments. So this is what I'm going to do. I actually have two different versions of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and teach from the other version because y'all hoes need to hear it and y'all need to participate. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn this off so you can actually join a live and ask me a question. We can do live coaching right here, right now, because I'm sick of it. I told y'all I've been carrying a lot of y'all for 4 fucking years. For 4 years, I've been carrying you, and ho, I'm tired. I am tired. I've been carrying you emotionally, mentally, and spiritually for 4 fucking years, and I am over it. All right. Again, tonight is not motivational. Tonight is not, it's structural. I'm not talking to you about manifesting a man. I don't give a fuck if Valentine's Day is Friday. I'm not talking about manifesting a man. I'm not talking about no budgeting apps. I'm not talking about surface self-love. Everybody be like, I just need to fix my self-love. You can, how do you love yourself if you don't know who the fuck you are? You can't love you if you don't know who you are. How can you say I love me? You can't even define what love is. In the comments, tell me what love is. Tell me your definition of love right now in the comments. I challenge you. Tell me your definition of love right now in the comments. What does love mean? Tell me how to love you. Tell me how to love you. They said peace, sacrifice. Tell me sacrifice of what? Tell me how to love you right now in the comments. Tell me, pretend I'm Idris Elba. I'm the man of your dreams. They said unconditional relationship and friendship. Tell me how to love you. What does that mean? What does that mean, unconditional friendship and relationship? You said I put me first. Tell me how to love you. Self-respect and setting boundaries. You're not telling me how to love you. Nobody is telling me how to love them. You hear what I'm saying? Nobody is telling me how to love them. I'm asking you how tell me how to love you. I'm not asking you how you love yourself. I said, tell me how to love you. Explain to me how to love you. That's what I'm asking you to do. Everybody is missing the mark over here. Tell me how to love you. Treat you well and respect you. What does that mean? Treat you well how? How am I going to treat you well? Be kind and listen. What is that? Communication, respect, and honesty. What the fuck is that? By you telling me to love you by loving myself, I might love myself enough and not fuck with you. That's not telling me. How do I love you? Love me with respect and loyalty. What kind of respect? Why should I be loyal to you? Hmm? What are we saying here? What are we saying? What are we saying? Hmm? Support me, protect me, and encourage me. Why are you hurt? Why are you hurt? Support you, protect you, and encourage you. Are you hurt? Huh? You can't do that yourself? Love me the way God loves me. Nobody's gonna love you the way God loves you. I'm not God. Huh? Be your partner. How? What does it take? They said, shit, I guess we don't know. I want you to know that a lot of the reasons, a lot of the ways you tell a person to love you is based on how people didn't love you. When you tell a person to love you, it's based on how motherfucker didn't love you. Your definition of love is based on what you did not get. Tell me I'm lying. If I say, tell me how to love you, you're automatically going to go to how a person didn't love you. And this is why you keep repeating the same cycle and keep coming up with the same people because your whole basis of love is based on what you didn't get. Is what you're missing, not what you worth. Now clock that shit. Clock that. Clock that. I'm gonna say this to say that if you are over 35 and you are dealing with issues, you are dealing with installed systems. You said you never thought of it that way. Nobody really does. And I want you to know that these systems that you're dealing with, they don't change because you feel inspired. They change because you override them. You have to let go of who you are. Listen, everything that you are dealing with is out of lack. The money you need, the money you say you want is based on the money that you think you need. It's not the money that you are worth and what you desire. The person, the love you say you want is based off the love you did not get. Whether it was your daddy, your mama, your baby daddy, your first husband, whatever. Everything about you is based off of lack. And this is why we keep attracting the same shit. This is why we keep going in this vicious circle because everything we're asking for is based off what we did not have. And that's because your identity is built on lack. Everything about your identity, everything that you're going forward is based on what you feel like you didn't get, not what you deserve. You don't even know what the fuck you deserve anymore because you don't know who you are. I'm just a messenger. I promise you that. If you are tired of being tired, DM me the word ready. If you are tired of being tired, DM me the word ready. Listen, your love life and your money patterns are not emotional accidents. They are identity architect. Let's talk about it. You are the architect of your life and your building ain't shit. Your foundation is crumbling. Huh? You are the architect of your life and your shit is not passing inspection. DM me the word ready if you ready. I want you to know that your identity architecture is precise. So tonight I'm going to show you how the system that has been guided has been quietly running you. I'm going to show you the system that has been quietly in the back running your thoughts. Listen, and I want you to know this. If you leave here and you defend your patterns, listen, if you leave here and you defend your pattern, you are choosing it. Someone says, oh, how do I rebuild my foundation? Bitch, you start from scratch. A lot of y'all need to start from the grave. You know right now, y'all can't rebuild a foundation. Y'all foundation is fucked up. It's shaky. It's horrible. It's on stilts. The shit is on sand, on quicksand. You can't rebuild on that. You have to start from scratch. Again, if you leave here and you defend your patterns, you are choosing it, not consciously, but strategically, and your life will continue to comply. Welcome in. Come on. Right? So I'm gonna start with something very clinical. We're gonna take it from the top, but we're gonna do it a little differently. Your nervous system does not seek happiness; it seeks the familiar. People say, "I want to be happy." How many people have said this to me yourself? I want to be happy. I don't want nothing else but to be happy. I just want to be happy. How many people say that all the time? I just want joy in my life. I want peace. I want comfort. I want this. Your nervous system does not seek happiness; it seeks the familiar. See, we're talking about your early emotional blueprint. If your early emotional blueprint says prove yourself, if your early emotional blueprint, if you grow up having to prove yourself, having to be chosen, having to earn attention, having to work for approval, then your adult romantic system runs on that performance. I tell people that that book I wrote, Daddy's Little Girls, that's real shit. For daddy's little girls, that's real shit. If you didn't have a daddy, it reflects in your life. You can fix it, but if you didn't have a daddy, it reflects in your love life. If you had a daddy who wasn't there, it reflects in your love life. Women who had a daddy that was around, it reflects in their love life in a positive way. So that book I wrote for daddy's little girls, that's real shit. Your father should be your first love. And if your father wasn't there, then you learn to love absence. That's not what this class is about, but I just want to hit on that. I'm going to say this again. Your father is your first love. And if your father wasn't there, then you learn to love absence. You learn to love inconsistency. Now, I talked about how this translates into love. I'm going to talk about how it translates into money. If your financial blueprint was work harder than everyone, or never depend on anyone, or don't trust stability and don't relax, then your money system runs on adrenaline. Huh? You like to get right to the end of the rope and then you shoot for the stars, right? So what do you become? You become a high functioning woman addicted to intensity. How many of y'all are high functioning women addicted to intensity? Huh? Don't listen. Don't everybody raise their hands up at once. I'm gonna say this again. How many people watching me are high functioning women addicted to intensity? Not peace, intensity. Huh? And if you be like, I don't know, am I addicted to intensity? Here's the deal. Inconsistent men feel stimulating. Inconsistent relationships feel stimulating. Fluctuating income feels activating, and your body calls that normal. Huh? If you walk around in a relationship with that, I wish a motherfucker would. If you always got your head on a swivel in your relationship, you are addicted to intensity. You are addicted to intensity. If you go to work and you guard it, I can't be friends with nobody. I ain't gonna talk to these hoes. They all hating on me. You are addicted to intensity. You listen, you are not this, you're not just attracted to chaos. No, ma'am, you are chemically bonded to it. You are chemically bonded to chaos. It's not even about attraction thing no more. You are chemically bonded to it. And that's conditioning. Listen, but conditioning, if not interrupted, becomes identity. I'm here to interrupt the conditioning for you. All right. So let me tell you why successful women still struggle. I'm gonna go real deep because most of the women who watch me, y'all not fucked up. Most of y'all not broke. Most of y'all have thriving businesses. A lot of y'all make 6 and 7 figures. The women who watch me, it may not be the women who always in the comments, but the women who purchase from me, the women who coach me. Listen, if you got $5,000, $10,000 for me to coach you, you got some bread, bitch. Huh? So let's talk about why successful women still struggle. Some of you all make damn good money. You have degrees, you have businesses, you are respected, but your romantic life is unstable. Huh? How many people feel like that? I got these degrees, I got these businesses, I got own property, I do this, but my romantic life ain't shit. I know who y'all are because every time I do a Where's My Bae, here y'all come. Every time I do a Where's My Bae, here y'all come. So just go ahead and say who you are in the comments. Because if I was to turn this into a Where's My Bae, you hoes would line up. If I turned it to what Valentine's Day reading, you would line the fuck up. So go ahead and say who you are. Please don't make me call you out by name. Thank you. Or let me switch this. You've done the therapy. You've healed emotionally, right? You are self-aware, but your finances are inconsistent, right? That split, that split is not random. You said my romantic life ain't shit, even though I don't have a degree. Well, I'm just saying, here's the deal. You don't have to have a degree to be successful. I'm talking about you take care of yourself. You don't depend on nobody, right? Listen, on paper, you should be the ideal woman on paper. On paper, you're the ideal woman. You don't ask nobody for shit. You got your own shit. You ain't coming out with your hand out. All you want to do is to be loved. However, nobody's there to love you. Listen, when this is happening, it means one area of your identity evolved while the other stayed rooted in survival. That's what's happening. So when your love is up and your money is down, or your money is up and your love is down, one area of your identity has evolved and the other one is rooted in survival. You can be emotionally intelligent and financially avoidant. You can be financially powerful and romantically anxious. You know how many women I coach on private? Listen, you know how many women I coach in private who got it going on paper, who got it going on in the corporate boardrooms, who got it going on business wise, and they can't find nobody. They awkward as fuck when it come to dating. Hmm? Awkward as hell. She said, well, what if you have both? Well, bitch, you just down bad. If your money and your love fucked up, that's still a pattern, and you just down all the way bad. Cop top, you should be the ones that's DM me for a free workbook or something. Hey, you should be the ones like, hey, I need your help. If you down bad like that, you should be one of the people like, hey, help me, please. Because if you don't have no love, then your money should be up because you have no distractions. And if you have no money, then your love should be up because you should be healing. What we doing? I want you to know that growth in one domain does not automatically rewire the whole system. Identity must be integrated, and most women over 35 are fragmented. Yeah. Listen, you are a higher performer in one room and a little girl in the other. Did you hear what I say? Huh? You a boss bitch in the boardroom and a little girl when it comes to these relationships. Yeah. Huh? You're immature when it comes to relationships. Okay? Huh? Or either you running your relationship and ain't doing nothing but running your mouth at McDonald's, asking them if they want extra fries. Huh? Come on, somebody. You're an executive on LinkedIn, but uncertain in a text message. How's that working? Huh? You premium in business, but discounted in love. Okay. Yeah. That fragmentation is exhausting, right? And exhaustion leaks in both love and money. I'm gonna talk about how y'all self-sabotage, huh? Self-sabotage. Listen, now I'm going to expose something very subtle. When consistency shows up, you sometimes destabilize it. I talked about this before earlier. I said my marriage is boring. And when I say that, people be like, what you mean is boring? Oh my gosh, she just got married. They newlyweds. What she mean her marriage is boring? My marriage is boring. It's boring as fuck. It's boring. I know what time my husband coming home. I know where he at when he go to work. I know what time he leave in the morning. He don't have his phone. It's boring as shit. According to y'all standard, my marriage is boring as shit. We go out and do stuff together during the week. Boring as hell. Listen, he don't take phone calls in private. He answers answer his phone right in front of me, boring as shit. He leave the phone right on the couch or wherever the case may be, boring as hell. When my husband say he going somewhere, he comes back at a decent time, boring. I ain't nowhere sitting up. I wonder where he at. Why he not answering his phone? My marriage is boring as shit. Boring. Boring. I know his paydays. I know his vacations. We talk about different things of work related. Boring as hell. I done met all his friends. Boring as shit. Hmm? And I love it. Boring as fuck. And I love it here. And I love. I love it. Boring as hell. And I love it. See, a stable man feels boring. A steady income feels suspicious. You say, isn't that all normal for marriages? No, it's a lot of people that's in marriages that's fucked up. It's a lot of people in marriages that watch me because they don't know where the fuck their husband at. No, that's not normal for no marriages. No, most marriages are not boring. Most relationships are not boring. You understand me? That's what it should be. That's what it should be. Your relationship should be boring. Hell no. Hell no. It's a lot of women right now want to know where, listen, Valentine's Day, the day after Valentine's Day is going to be a mess. The day after Valentine's Day is going to be a mess. Because you're going to wonder where your husband, your man was on Valentine's Day. He going to come up with some bullshit. And you're going to wonder where the fuck he is. A mess. I'm going to make all the money on the 16th. A mess. On the 15th and the 16th, I fucking want to know where your babe at. I'm going to do a new reading. Where your babe was? Please. No. You got a lot of people that's married and don't talk to each other. They living with somebody, don't even know what their husband doing. Huh? Yeah. 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 So no, everybody marriage ain't like that. No, absolutely not. I want you to start listen. When you become into a steady situation, if you are bonded with chaos, right? If you are addicted to intensity, you start looking for what's wrong. You start looking for what's missing. You start asking yourself, is this too good to be true? Because your nervous system equates struggle with value. If you had to fight for love growing up, ease feels undeserved. If you had to grind for money, flow feels illegitimate. If you had to grind for money when shit come to you too easy, it don't feel like it's right. So you subconsciously recreate micro chaos. You subconsciously create problems for yourself. You subconsciously create bullshit at work. You subconsciously create shit in your relationship. You understand me? You subconsciously in your mind because the shit is going too well for you. Ain't nothing popping off. Something must be wrong because everything in my life always pop off. There's got to be something. Instead of saying this shit is going right, I deserve this to go right. You say, well, listen, everything normally go wrong and I'm confused. So something is going on. So you start to overanalyze. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when listen, a lot of y'all gonna get money. A lot of y'all gonna get 7 grand or better. If you got kids and the right person did your taxes, you should get 7 grand or better. A lot of y'all gonna have money that you would normally have at one time, right? And what's gonna happen? Instead of you doing what you're supposed to do, saving that money, what's gonna happen? You are addicted to being broke. Let's talk about it. If you are addicted to being broke, if you are addicted to being broke, I'm gonna say this again. If you are addicted to being broke, when you get this income tax money, you gonna get anxious with the shit. What's gonna happen? You gonna start to clam up. You gonna start to overspend. You gonna get anxious with the money. You ain't gonna know how to act because you are addicted to being broke and broken. You so used to surviving, and when you get this money, you gonna blow it all and be back in survival mode. And that's why people fuck up their income tax money. There it is. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm about to log off. I have just told you all. I've just this is why people don't say their income tax money. This is why people say, well, if you get your money, you should go ahead and pay your rent up for a couple months, right? You should go ahead and buy you another car. You should go ahead and put some to the side. No, you get your money, you go out and you spend it, and within 8 weeks, you back to being broke because your nervous system thrives in survival. It doesn't know how to be stable. Huh? When you are in listen when you are put in an environment of stability and you're not accustomed to that, you pick minor fights, you change pricing impulsively when you're doing business and shit is going well, then all of a sudden you up your price because you ain't used to that. You ain't used to having steady customers. Listen, you test loyalty, you also question security, not because you want drama, but because drama is what your system knows how to process. You don't know how to just shut the fuck up and be quiet. You don't know how to enjoy the day, right? You always, well, your mind is always going. And I want you to know that peace, and I say this again, peace requires a new identity. You cannot have peace in an identity that you currently possess. An identity requires conscious death of the old one. Did you hear what I said? Identity requires a conscious death of the old person that you were. Someone said before, Keisha said, well, how do I build a new foundation? Yo, you can't. Not on the shit you got. You can't. Your foundation is cracked. The building ain't shit. It's rubble. The foundation is cracked. You got to wipe your shit clean. I'm gonna talk about the worthiness fracture. Here's the core fracture. I talked about this before. At some level, you do not believe that you can have soft love and strong money. Huh? I'm gonna say this again. At some level, people over 35, I'm talking to you. You do not believe that you can have soft love and strong money. You don't believe you can do it without sacrifice. You don't believe that you can run your business and also be submissive to your husband. You believe that you got to run it all. You believe that if you run the business, you got to run the man or the person that you with. You can't listen, you can't be in control out here and then be and let somebody else lead at home. You can't do that. Huh? You believe that you must choose. See, because if you are powerful, then you won't be cherished. You feel like, well, if I'm too powerful, ain't nobody gonna love me the way I need to be loved, or so I won't be cherished. And if you cherish, if I want somebody to cherish me, then I must shrink. I can't be who I'm supposed to be and still be cherished. I can't let somebody come and love on me and show me what soft love is. And let me say this to say that soft life, soft love has nothing to do with money. I am so tired of these groups showing Black women talking about I'm living a soft life and everything is around luxury. Oh, this is a soft life. I drive this new Benz. This is the soft life. I got this 10-carat ring. This is the soft life. That has nothing to do with being soft. In order to get those things, you have to work. And if you have a man that are providing those things for you, baby girl, you working overtime to get it. Please. Soft life has nothing to do with money. Soft love has nothing to do with money. It's about being cherished and feeling protected. I'm gonna say this again. If you are financially abundant, then you will intimidate. That's how y'all feel. Well, if I'm financially abundant, then I'm gonna intimidate everybody. And if I relax, then I will lose control. I want you to know that the internal negotiation is why both areas feel unsafe. You are still bargaining with worth. Listen, but worth does not negotiate, it requires. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say something strong for y'all, if y'all don't mind. If you tolerate crumbs in love, are y'all listening to this? Because this is probably the deepest shit I'm gonna say. If you tolerate crumbs in love, your money will never feel abundant. Did y'all hear what I said? If you tolerate crumbs in love, your money will never feel abundant. You will never feel like you have enough. If you tolerate crumbs in love, if you tolerate the nothings, if you tolerate somebody spoon feeding you in love, you will never have enough money. Because abundance is a standard and not a number. You understand me? You will never feel like you have enough. You will never feel like you in overflow. You will forever be chasing more money because you're really chasing more love. God. Did y'all hear what I said? If you are chasing love, you will forever be chasing money because you don't never feel like you have enough. Why? Abundance is a standard, it's not a number. If I gave you $10,000 a month and you raise your expenses to $9,000 a month, you need more. If I give you $100,000 a month and your expenses are $99,000 a month, you will always need more. I'm gonna say that. If you have a business and you undercharge, listen, if you have a business and you undercharge, you are subconsciously choose men who underinvest. Did you hear what I said? If you have a business and you undercharge, listen. If you have business and you undercharge, you will subconsciously choose men who underinvest. Huh? Like I said one more time. If you undercharge in your business, and not even with business, if you work in a job where you know you don't make enough, if you have a business and you don't charge what you worth, you will subconsciously choose a partner who underinvests in you. Because you're willing to accept anything. I'm about to leave because you're willing to accept anything. You're willing to put in the work and not get paid for it. Huh? You're willing to give out the energy and not get nothing. So you will accept any fucking thing. Both of these confirm the same belief. I must work for what I receive. Yes, the playback is on YouTube. I'm Coach Misty on YouTube. I want you to know that receiving without struggle feels dangerous. A lot of y'all don't know how to receive without struggle. If somebody come and offer y'all something for free, you're going to be like, what's this? Y'all take a step back. Have you ever seen them videos where them YouTubers be walking around and they offer people like, hey, would you rather have a beer or would you rather have something to eat? And people pick the beer and they like, wait, I don't know about nothing to eat. Or here, I just want to give you this. And people be like, oh no, I don't, what this come with? That's because receiving without struggle feels dangerous to you. Yeah. And dangerous feels unsafe. I'm going to run this back one more time. If you tolerate crumbs in love, your money will never feel abundant. And if you undercharge, if you undercharge for your energy, you'll subconsciously choose men who underinvest. Ain't nobody paying you. Ain't nobody paying you. Ain't nobody paying you. Ain't nobody, your clients ain't paying you what you worth, and that nigga ain't paying you no attention. Ain't nobody paying you. Congratulations. Huh? Because if you can't explain your worth, if you don't charge your worth to the outside, nobody on the inside is going to give it to you. How about that? If you don't charge your worth on the outside, nobody on the inside is going to pay it. Hmm? It's a monkey see, monkey do type situation. I don't think y'all. I don't think y'all listening. I don't think y'all listening. I'm gonna go ahead and shift this. I'm gonna talk about psychological warfare. Right. I'm gonna talk about psychological warfare because that's a lot of what y'all going through. Psychological warfare is not manipulation. It is awareness applied strategically. Some of y'all need to get into. Some of y'all need to get your fucking armor on. Some of y'all need to mount up. We in psychological warfare at this point. Welcome in. You've been drafted. You've been drafted to psychological warfare. Huh? Welcome in. This is you versus you. This is you versus you. You've been drafted. Welcome in. Okay, it's you versus you. So listen, every time you say when it comes to this dating thing, right? And I'm talking to my women over 35. Every time you say, well, this is just how dating is, or that's just how business is, or that's just the economy, you are defending the cage. You are defending the cage. Listen, you are raising the right flag. You are defending the cage, right? And your ego will always defend what is familiar, even if it is painful. Your ego prefers predictability over prosperity. Did you hear what I said? Your ego prefers predictability over prosperity. I'm going to say this again. Your ego prefers predictability over prosperity because prosperity requires expansion. Prosperity requires you to grow, and growing hurts. Growing takes time. Growing is slow. So instead of growing, instead of going through these growing pains, your ego will defend what is familiar. Your ego has kept you at your job. Your ego kept you at that raggedy ass relationship. Your ego then kept you in that house. Your ego then kept you in that car. It's your ego. And people think, well, no, my ego was supposed to elevate me. Absolutely not. Not when your ego is rooted in pain and survival. No. Again, prosperity requires elevation and expansion. Expansion threatens identity, and identity fears death. Hmm? Can I run that back? Did anybody need me to run that back? Did anybody catch that? If you need me to run it back, just say run it back. If you need me to run it back, just say run it back. Run it. Oh, okay. Real quick, huh? Prosperity requires expansion. Okay. So wherever you want to prosper in love, health, wealth, whatever it is. Prosperity requires expansion. Expansion means to grow. Expansion means you got to come out your comfort circle. Expansion means you got to do something different. Expansion means you got to walk where you ain't never went before. Expansion means you might need to get a book. Expansion means you might need to hire a coach. Expansion means you might need to take time out for yourself. Prosperity requires expansion. Expansion threatens identity because if I have to do what I ain't never done before, then what I'm saying is that this person right here ain't working. You have to come to terms that this shit that you've been putting on for 30 years ain't working. This outfit no longer fits. This costume no longer appeals to the people. You understand me? Huh? Listen. What it says is the expansion. Listen, I got to come out this skin that I'm in. I'm going to have to go into this cocoon and come out as something different. You understand me? And here's the deal. If expansion threatens identity and identity fears death, you will stall. But I want you to know that you are not dying. You are not dying. Your pattern is. And that's why it feels uncomfortable. I can't keep blaming my daddy for my relationships didn't work. I can't keep blaming my mama for why I'm the strong one. I can't keep blaming me having these kids at a young age for the reason I didn't finish college. I can't keep blaming that. I'm going to have to do something different. I'm gonna have to take responsibility for who I am and where I am and then make a plan. I can't keep blaming all this other stuff. I can't keep falling into these same patterns. I can't keep saying, well, I ain't gonna get married because my mama ain't married and my auntie ain't married and none of these people got married, so I ain't gonna get married. You can't keep saying that because you're ready to expand. Huh? I want you to know that the woman you are becoming, the person you are becoming, cannot coexist with the person who tolerated instability. They can't live in the same world. One of them must retire. You got to hang up the jersey of somebody. You can't say you want to be a better businesswoman and you still deal with inconsistent relationships. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me you want to make $10,000 a month and you still deal with people who leech off of you. You can't tell me that. Both of them people can't exist in the same world. They can't thrive. Come on in, Bookie. They can't breathe the same air. Hey, honey bun. Well, hey, one more time. How you doing? One more time with one time. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'm good. You got some food? You want some? I want some food. I'm saying. Did you go get it? Yeah. Okay. I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Take a deep breath. Thank y'all for letting me get the kisses off. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. What we about to do right now is we're going to do an identity installation. I'm going to give you a quick look, a quick glimpse of what stability look like. I'm going to give you a quick glimpse. Listen, you're going to take a quick glimpse of what consistency look like, or what the new you look like. So close your eyes. Close your eyes. Get comfortable. Close your eyes. Close them. All right, close them. If you typing, then your eyes not closed. If you can do this safely, now if you driving or at work, I understand. But if you can do this safely, just give me 30 seconds and close your eyes. With your eyes closed, I want you to imagine consistent love. No anxiety, no guessing, no proving, just consistent love. Now, with your eyes closed, listen, keep that in your mind. I want you to imagine predictable income. Predictable income. I want you to see premium pricing. No panic, no overextension. Huh? We have consistent love, predictable income, premium pricing. You are operating in your highest self, whether that's in a boardroom, whether you are the CEO of your own company, whether you have Lord, whether you have elevated in the ranks of your job, you are where you want to be. I want you to notice your body's reaction. Some of you may feel calm. Some of y'all feel a little uneasy. Keep your eyes closed. Keep breathing. I want you to know that unease is not because it's wrong, it's because it's unfamiliar. If it's hard for you to keep your eyes closed, if your eyes are fluttering right now and it's hurting, you want to open them so bad, that's uneasiness. Because the things that you are showing yourself, they're unfamiliar and it's unsafe. Even though this might be the best picture you've seen all day, it's a horror film to your nervous system. It's like Freddy Krueger chasing your ass. You be like, I want to open up my eyes, but she's telling me to keep them closed, but I really want to open them up because it's unfamiliar. Y'all, I'm back. That was Zoe. I want you all to see this money. Can you see the money? I want y'all to see this money. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep your eyes closed. See the money. See what you're doing. When you open up your eyes, you're going to get in them comments. You're going to tell me what you had on. You're going to tell me where you are and what you had on. I want you to breathe in and I want you to breathe out. Because this is where identity shifts right here. The new identity says, I do not chase clarity. What you're seeing says, I do not chase clarity. I require clarity. The things that you are seeing right now with your eyes closed, keep them closed, says, I do not beg for consistency. I expect consistency. Whatever this love is that you see, that's what this is. What you're looking at right now says, I do not discount my labor. I price my value. And I do not entertain confusion. I exit early. Now breathe in and out and open up your eyes. How many people found it difficult to keep their eyes? How many people find it difficult to keep their eyes closed and see this? I know Zoe was calling. She was calling with Zinni Poo. How many people found it difficult to keep their eyes closed while we were doing this exercise? Liz said very difficult. Pink Tree said me. Relia said me. I found it difficult to keep my eyes closed. Do y'all understand why it was difficult to keep your eyes? Do you understand why it was difficult to keep your eyes closed? You understand what was happening there? Do you understand the reason why you could not keep your eyes closed? Because it's unfamiliar to you. It's unfamiliar. If I told you, you say I'm used to it, I'm meditating. Well, good. That's good. But here's the deal. It don't even matter about whether you meditated or not. It was difficult for you to rehearse this scene in your head and keep your eyes closed because it's really unfamiliar to you. If I told you to think about what the last bad day at work was and close your eyes, you'd have kept your eyes. You would have got all into it. You'd have made a whole movie. It'd have been a movie on Tubi about what happened at work, what was fucked up at work. You could tell me all about that. But when I ask you all, that's how it was difficult when I asked you, tell me how to love you. A lot of people didn't know. They said, I want consistency. I want this. I want that. That's telling me your desires. You're not telling me how to love you. And they said, well, I don't even think I know how to tell you how I love. Right. Because you ain't never thought about it. You just let people come in and you want people to give you what you didn't have. Instead of wanting people to love you, instead of wanting a partner to stand by you, you're looking for people to fill a void in you. Hmm? Instead of wanting somebody to come and stand by you, you look for people to come and fill a void in you. And when they feel that, and if they feel that void, or if they come and they feel that void and then shit don't work out and they want to leave, you hold on to it. Because now instead of them standing next to you as a partner to you, they have now become a part of you and you don't want to lose it. I want you to know, listen, the woman that you saw, the person that you saw when you had your eyes closed, that person does not struggle with love. The person that you saw when your eyes was closed does not struggle with money because that person does not negotiate with misalignment. Now, I'm going to say this to say that we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I want to say this information will not save you. But environment will. I'm going to say this again. Information will not save you. Environment will. You cannot rewire a 35-year pattern in the same room where it formed. I'm trying to tell y'all this. I'm going to say this again. You cannot rewire a 35-year-old or 40-year-old pattern in the same room where it was formed. That's why I created the highest self circle. The highest self circle is not content. It is containment. It is structured identity reinforcement. It is where standards are enforced, emotional patterns are exposed, financial ceilings are dismantled, love patterns are interrupted, and nervous system retraining is practiced. I'm here to tell you, you don't need another podcast. You don't need no more journaling. And you don't need another situationship lesson. You need immersion. All right. If you are over 35 and ready for integration and not inspiration, I'm going to say this again. If you're over 35 and you are ready for integration and not inspiration, I want you to go ahead and click the link in my bio or simply send me a message. That's all you got to do. Just send me a message. If you say, yeah, I'm ready to go ahead, it's right there. Click that link right there and, and send me a message and say ready. Click the link below and say ready. But I want you to hear me clearly when I say this. If you still enjoy drama, this is not your room. If you still thrive off of drama, if you still mad at your daddy for what he did, if you still mad at your mama, if you still arguing with your kid's father and your kid's grown as fuck, this is not the room for you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not here to hold your hand. I'm not here to pat your back. I'm not here to whoop de doo you. I'm not here to high five. That's not what we're doing. We are working on. I listen. We are working on straight laws. I wrote a book called The 48 Laws of Overflow, and we use these laws to recreate our identity. This is straight law. Miss Shirley, send me a DM that says ready. If you say it in the comments, I'm not going to see it. I'm going to pin it for y'all again. If you are tired of performing strength and ready to embody overflow, I will see you inside the circle. Because when identity stabilizes, love stabilizes. I'm going to say this again. When identity stabilizes, when you know who you are, exactly who you are, when you know exactly who you want to be, that's when love will stabilize. Huh? Listen, when you decide who you are and you stand 10 toes, when you develop standards for yourself, not suggestions, but standards, right? When you start developing these standards and you live these standards every day, your money will expand. I don't care what you do. Listen, when you fix the architect, you elevate both. Now, I want to thank y'all for rocking with me, especially for the people who joined me earlier and let me go back through and do the class again. I want to thank you so much. If you have a question about what we talked about tonight, please feel free to join the live. The live is open. This is free coaching. I'm here to help. Join the live. Ask a question about what we talked about tonight. If you have a question about the highest self circle, go ahead and join the live and ask that as well. I'm going to go ahead and pin the DM portion. If you would like to DM me the word ready, you can always go click my little picture up here in the corner and DM me. Not sure how to DM Miss Shirley. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to pin it again. It only lets me pin it like every 3 or 5 minutes. So give me 1 second. Yeah, I can't pin nothing just yet. So if you want to ask me a question, if you have a coaching question, this is the time to ask me now. The things that I'm talking to you about, I've been there. I've done that. The shit I'm talking to you about, I'm talking to you from experience. This is shit I've been through. Huh? I've been in toxic situations. I've been with people I had no business being with because I was in the job I had no business being in. Right? I was accepting pennies. Listen, I was accepting bullshit on the job and accepting bullshit in my love life. I used to undercharge and then wonder why the person I was with who didn't support me. Everything I'm talking to you is from experience. But here's the deal. I also have experience in adopting a new identity and go ahead and reconfiguring who I am. So again, I'm going to leave the live open for any questions that you may have. All that hallelujah and that's me and nobody has a question. Okay. Okay. What's up, Buttercup? Hey, Coach, where do I start? What you want to know? What we talking about? What's the question? So what about? So let me ask you a question. Love or money? Which one do you need help with? Which one you need to elevate? Love or money? Love, because I feel like I have grown in my money because I've kind of not really adopted the things you were talking about, but I seen the patterns of myself overspending. Like, like you said, like when you get your tax money, you just blow it. So I found myself doing that. So I've learned to correct myself. Like stuff that I know and I put money up and I do things different. So I think I'm doing much better on far as money. And then you told me with my podcast, when I came to you and asked you, like, I wanted to make a certain amount of money, you told me what I needed to do. I have started doing that. I have started the shirts. I got them prepped. I need to get my printer and start so I can start sending off my own stuff and all of that. So I feel like money is fine, but you know how I am in love. Yeah. So let's talk about that. Because you save. You're Captain Save a hoe. You know it. Yeah. So why do you feel like you got to save people? Honestly, I feel like I have to save people because nobody saved me. Okay. All right. Nobody saved you. What situation did you need saving from? I feel like my childhood uh is the most affected thing to me. Like that's what I'm still in therapy for right now. How long you been in therapy? Since I was like
31.
And how many years has that been?
Oh, well, 17. I'm 48 now.
You've been in therapy for 17 years.
Too many different therapists. I feel like I don't.
What is the outcome that you're trying to reach? Y'all don't be looking at my look at my kitty plate. That's Cardinal. No, I don't eat much. What is it that you're trying to? What are you trying to overcome? What's the end game with this?
To be honest, 100% honest, I don't know. I just because when we talk, and we bring up old stuff, and then it leads into something for the next session.
Right.
But I feel like I feel like how you saying, like I've taken a break, and I just feel like I'm not getting the progress I feel like I should be getting from therapy. You know, I'm not. I don't, like you said, I don't have an end game. I'm like, I go to therapy because my job pays. I show up every time, but I don't know. I can't tell you what my end game is.
So you end up reliving the pain, which ends up you relive the pain. So let me ask you this question: who do you need an apology from?
I feel like I needed an apology from my parents, but they gone, so I can't get that.
So you can't get that. So okay, so we make it headway. You need an apology from your parents. You gone. You can't. They gone. You can't get that. Now you have done an amazing job with parenting your children. Correct?
I feel like I did.
Okay, good. All right. Now it's time to reparent yourself. You have to apologize. You have to create that. You have to apologize. You have to take that stance that your parents you should have had them that you want them to take, and you have to apologize to your younger self, and you got to put her to bed. Every time you go through therapy, and I'm not knocking therapy because a lot of y'all hoes need it. But every time you go through therapy, all they do is reopen the wounds. And if you changing therapists, I mean you got to get them caught up. And when they reopen the wounds, you go into survival mode. You're not going to here's it. It's a fight or flight, and you gonna fight. And your way of fighting is becoming that protector, right? Because talking about them stories gets you to a certain place, and you ain't gonna want to go back to that little child. So you become a protector, and then you find other people to protect, and then we go into this vicious cycle of people who need you for the wrong reasons. And when you deal with people who need you for the wrong reasons, once you fulfill that need, they don't need you no more because the energy don't match. And here we are back at square one.
Correct.
Hmm? And there's nothing wrong with pouring into people when people pour into you. There's nothing wrong with that. Cardinal, can you give me some water or something, please? So my question is this: what I need you to do for me, what I need you to do for me is I need you to pick an end game date. I need you to do that because at the end of the day, the thing that you truly want, you're not gonna get because your parents are gone. So that's not gonna happen. So the question is to keep reliving this. Thank you, friend. All right, you my best friend. Be quiet, please. Here you go, my friend. Okay, please, Cardinal. You're my bestie. So the thing is that I need you to go ahead and write that. I need you to write that letter to yourself, apologize to yourself. Listen, you have already did the things. How you raised your kids was based on what you didn't get. You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
So you know what's right from wrong. So you need to go ahead and write that letter to your younger self, reparent your younger self, and shed all that stuff. Listen, you still gonna be who you are. You still gonna be who you are, right? But you need to go ahead and shed that. You need to pick a new identity because that identity, you're not this strong person carrying this little girl who still need help. We done with that. We need to do something else. You need to adopt that identity that's going to take that podcast even further. You need to find a way to talk about that pain, but not have it so much relatable to where you fall back into it. Have you overcome something? What have you overcome?
I mean, I feel like I've overcome a lot because I went back to when you said, "Oh, you're the first one to do this in your family, the first one." I felt like those were overcoming things because I'm the youngest. I was my dad's only child, but I was my mom's youngest. But I feel like I overcame a lot of things. Like I didn't fall into drug addiction. I moved out of the state where I seen myself falling into the cycles that everybody fell into. I didn't become an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I overcame a lot of things, but at the same time, as you were saying, I still feel like they owe me an apology, and
Can
I
I, can
want
I,
it.
can I,
But
can I, can I pause? Because I just noticed something. The things you talked about that you overcame are all negative things. You say, well, I didn't become alcoholic. I didn't get on drugs. What positive? Tell me something positive that you did that's not associated to something negative. Well, I didn't do this and I did, everybody did this and I didn't do it. Tell me something just straight positive, right? How can we reword that? Because that's all based off of that's still in in a scarcity mindset. That's still in a lack mindset. If everything, well, I didn't do this and I did, like I heard somebody say, I know my oldest daughter be like, well, I didn't get pregnant when I was a teenager. Okay. Like I girl, that's how you got here. But okay, it's like, oh, I ain't get pregnant when I was a teenager. Like, let's not, like, no, tell me something you did. Like, tell me that you became a cosmetologist at 17. That doesn't, you not associating that with nothing negative that you feel like that you saw around. You know what I'm saying? So tell me something
okay, well,
positive.
if you put it like that, then I became a licensed barber at 18,
There you go.
and I
What
got
else, friend? Now, this is how you talk about when
my
you come on.
I got my degree, bachelor's degree in architect when I was 22.
Come on.
Um, I got a degree in culinary. I got a bachelor's degree in culinary when I was 30, and I was the highest paid African American woman at my job.
That's how you
Um,
start explaining overflow. This is how you start overcoming. This is how you start accepting a new identity. If people, if you listening, stop associating what you are based on the shit that you saw, the lack around you. This is how you start accepting new identity. That's how that shit works. Now you talking overflow. Now you talking in abundance. Now the language, your identity is not connected to what you saw around you and what other people failed at. That's how you talk about yourself.
okay.
That's how that shit work. So, friend, I need you to pick an end date for this therapy. 17 years of therapy. At some point, we need to go ahead and do something different.
Well, actually, my therapy ends tomorrow's my last session because they're trying to change my therapist again. I can't do it. I
Okay.
can't do it. I can't. I can't. So I had just I know I got therapy tomorrow at 1. The lady was like, well, that's gonna be our last session. That's it for me. I'm so that's this is why I tapped the lie to come up because I'm tired of therapy. I feel like you said, like every time I get a new therapist, I gotta go all the way back
No.
and I get pissed all over again and I be in the same mode all over again. And like I said, I know I ain't great in every part, but as far as when I notice things, I can change them. And that's what I mean by my finances. I noticed that I had lack of. Like, yes, I could always go when my friends be like, hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. But I had lack of when I wanted to do something. It was always about when they wanted to do something. But I had less because I was so busy, hanging out with them. Or if it's not them, oh, this the friend that's gonna pay, or this the friend that got it. Now I don't. Now I'd be so quick. They be like, you don't go. No, if it ain't for me, I'm not going.
First
It
of all,
ain't. It
and I
ain't.
don't want you to stop not going places because of the people. You need to stop dealing. You just need a different circle.
No,
That's
no,
it.
no. I'm saying that's
Yeah.
why I have no friends now because I just chose a different cycle for myself. Like I don't mind being by myself, and I go play spades every Tuesday. I do things by myself because I'm tired of the circle of giving. I only think about because that's all I got is myself. In Texas, all I got is me. I have
But
no
hold on,
family. No,
Let no, no. We're gonna change the way we speak about ourselves. That might be true. Now, here's the deal, y'all. When I talk about speaking in abundance and overflow, some things we can state facts as facts, but that's not all you have. That's what you choose to
right.
have.
True.
So if you want somebody, if you want something, if you want a new circle of friends, you shall have that. That's what you choose to have. You go out and you meet people every day, all day. So if you choose to have something different, stop saying, well, that's all I got is me in Texas. Because if you keep saying that shit, then you're going to reinforce it.
Be
And
right.
that's how it's gonna be. So even when you meet new people, you will self-sabotage it because you've already told yourself this is all I got. Stop saying that. So if you say, man, I want a new circle of friends, or I have a new circle of friends, start saying that shit. And watch how people start talking to you and coming up to you and dealing with you. Me, I gotta get me some new friends. I know that. I gotta get
But
some new friends.
I can't say after saying that. So speaking of it in a positive way is I like the new circle of friends I'm developing.
Well, good. There we go. That's how we gotta start talking about it. There it is.
I do like the new circle of friends I'm developing because it's a benefit for all of us. Like when you were saying this is the beneficial thing. Like,
Yeah.
and it benefits all of us. They put me into places and spots and rooms that I probably couldn't get in if I didn't know them. And the same with them. Like I help them with things that they probably need.
Uh-huh.
So it's one hand while the other. So right now I'm loving the set of friends I'm developing, the new set of friends.
And that sound like a home run to me. That right there makes a big difference. Boom. You say, I'm developing a new set of friends. I'm doing places. Listen, I talk about friends with benefits. Everybody you deal with, you should benefit them and they should benefit you. If you go through your phone and these people don't benefit you, then listen, you ain't got to fall out with folks who just don't fool with them no more, right?
Right.
That's it. That's all. And it's okay to change circles. That doesn't mean that you're not loyal. Listen, first of all, you need to be loyal to yourself before you loyal to anything. Loyal to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, Rico Rosamos, I'm proud of you. What you doing? Are you in the highest circle, the highest self circle?
I am.
Did you do the homework? Week 2 is up. Did you do some homework?
I ain't do no homework. I'm
Go-
about to do it. I'm about to do it right now. I'm off. I'm about to do it. Don't start. I'm about to do it. I'm about to do the homework. I'm about to do it. About to do it. I am in a high self circle though. I'm in everything you get. So I
Can we
am in
do
a high.
the work? Because this is how you start your identity transformation. Because when I go live in the circle later on this week and start talking about stuff, I'm gonna talk about week 1 and 2. I need y'all to know what I'm talking about.
I will. I promise. I will.
Y'all listen,
I will.
y'all go follow Mass Talk. Y'all go follow her. Give it up for Rico Ross the Boss. Join
Thank
her
you
in the
so
highest circle.
much.
Thank you. No problem. Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. Anybody else want to talk about any coaching? Have any questions, concerns? What we doing? So Shay Law said, I gotta stop trying to help everybody. You can't help yourself. How can you help somebody when you can't help yourself? That's why you're tired, exhausted. That's why your head hurt, all kind of shit. Y'all stomachs is big, ankles are swole up. Okay, you got weight. You can't get rid of the weight. You're taking all kind of shots and shit. You don't know what's going on because you giving something you ain't got. You giving out energy that you don't possess yourself. That's crazy work. You got a question, Gianna? You want to join a live? Yes, no, maybe so. Because I ain't gonna be on here all day. I'm about to go ahead and stop. I got some taxes and stuff to do. So I'm about to start back working. So if you want to join the live, let me know and I'll send you a request to join the live. Okay. So I just sent you a request to join the live. Come on up. Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
How are you? Welcome in.
Hey, finding you. I just have, well, my issue when I said I was down with both,
Mm-hmm.
simply because in July of 2022,
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 heart attacks,
Wow. Okay.
lost my left leg above the knee,
Mm-hmm.
and had to recover from that. Was in the hospital from July of 22 to October 22.
Mm-hmm.
Then was in rehabilitation from October 22 until March of 2024. And then I just found out last year that I have ESRD5, so end stage renal disease, so chronic kidney disease stage 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on dialysis.
Okay.
So I'm trying to work towards getting a kidney transplant. I'm getting on those lists. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why my love and money is both down for me.
Well, here's the deal though,
But I
because
need
you're
to get
going
my
through
money back.
something, but you're going through something. First of all, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What give me one good thing that's happened during that time?
Oh, I'm alive, and I'm alive because when I say it was bad, it was bad.
You
I
alive,
was
right?
septic. I'm alive. I was septic. I was in a coma, actually. Um, and so I came back. I did lose my leg due to the diabetes. It got gangrenous and everything, but I didn't have a stroke. I don't have a stent in my heart. I didn't lose like my motor skills.
You
I didn't lose
talking,
any of my
you
mental
talking,
capacity.
you alive,
Nothing.
you comprehending, you're coherent. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Now, your situation is a little different. Your situation is a little different because your body went through something traumatic that you may not be on, you're not able to control at this time, correct? I mean, they
Right.
can make
Right.
this maintenance, but you're not able to, you know what I'm saying? If somebody told you to check a box, yes or no, do I want to be going through this? You know what I'm saying? You, of course, you would have said no. So your situation is a little
Right.
different, right? First of all, you have to get your health under wraps. You understand what I'm saying? Your health.
Yes.
So you like,
Yes.
oh, I got to get my money together. You got to get your health together first, right?
Okay.
Okay. So once we
Right.
get our health together, so I don't want you, listen, I don't want you to sit up here and beat yourself up about wherever you are because you are still here. You are on this side of the earth. You are on this side of the turf, as I like to tell people. You are still here. There are so many different, you are here and you are talking. You are, listen, you could have lost your motor skills, a lot of stuff. To be in a coma and to come out, hey, let me tell you something. I'm here. Listen, once my health is stable, there is nothing that I can't do. Nothing.
I got you. Yeah.
So please don't come down on yourself about any type of my love and my money down, girl. You got to get your health together, get your body together, and you definitely have to learn a new identity just from how to operate now. You would have lost a limb. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So there's different, you have to take, it's different routes to these opportunities. And that's okay, but you got
Okay.
time. As long as God wake you up every day, you got time to make a plan and execute that
Yes.
plan the best of your ability. So please don't ever feel down about where you are and what you got going on because you here. I think, listen, if anybody should be, a lot of people take the next breath for granted. You are here. That is a testimony you
Yes.
got going on. You need to, now you can truly inspire somebody. What is it that you want to do?
Well, actually, I'm gonna get my insurance license because I don't, just with the state of my health and me trying to get it back to where it needs to be, I know that going back into the traditional W-2 workplace really won't be a thing that I can do. So in a few weeks, I will be going after my insurance license, and I'm really just trying to find a way to. I don't mind being an advocate. I know I have to reach out. They gave me the things because I also want to be an advocate for not only the kidney issue, the chronic kidney disease, but also the this the amputation.
Mm-hmm. My
I really
NPC.
don't know. Like, yeah, I really don't know. I want to do be an entrepreneur because I just know the traditional route is no longer for
So
me.
so far, right, so stop. So that number one thing. Stop saying what's not for you. So what you can say is this. Let's talk in overflow, let's talk in abundance, right? Me
Okay.
leaving the house to go to work because you can be a W-2 employee and work from home. Don't listen. If you want to be an entrepreneur, be entrepreneur because that's in your heart. Don't be entrepreneur because that's the second best thing because you feel like I can't. If you want a W-2 job, you can get a work from home job. I used to be an insurance agent, and there's a lot of insurance companies that hire for anything, life, health, all of it, right? There's a lot of places that'll
Right.
train you and you can work from home. So stop saying, well, I know I can't do this and I can't do that and I this and I that and blah, blah, blah. And just say, so if you
Okay.
want to be a W-2 employee and you know, hey, this is what it is. I have to work from home. So then you put yourself in a place where you only apply for jobs that are work from home. But don't settle and don't start scrimmaging and doing other stuff, scrounging and trying to do other stuff because you feel like the thing that you really want is out of reach. It's not. It's just that you have to find a different way to attack that opportunity. That's all. That's it. That's all.
Okay.
And if you want like to be an advocate, then be an advocate. Nobody has to nobody's going to come and put a crown on you and say you are now an advocate. There is one thing that you have that you can use every day, all day for free, and that's this internet, right? Social media. Social media is free. Get on here and talk about your story. Find other people who are like you. You understand? You can build community through social media, and that's free. But I want you today to stop saying what you can't do. Well, I know that's not for me, or I know that's out the question. Nothing is out of the question. No, God gave you a nut. Listen, people counted you out. You can't tell me the doctors counted you out. Huh?
They did.
The doctors counted
They
you
did.
out. The doctors
They
counted
did.
you out. The medical, the professionals counted you out.
They did. They did. You know who didn't count me out though? That
Who?
I need to get better with.
Who?
I actually have a prosthetic leg, and my prosthesis told me, he said they didn't think you were a candidate. He said, but I knew you were. So now I need to, because I actually have a process. I don't know how to use it. I got to get better there, put it on every day, go to physical
See, that's what I'm
therapy.
saying.
So I'm
You
actually
have a
not
way.
bound to the chair.
You're
Yeah,
not
I'm not
bound to the
bound to
chair.
the wheelchair.
Girl, you're not bound to no
Yeah.
chair. You're not bound to anything, right? What I'm
Yeah.
saying is this, is that you definitely have a way to do it. You definitely got a way to
Yeah.
do it. So you just telling me that you have a prosthetic leg. You just made up in your mind that it wasn't gonna work, and so you bound to the chair. Come on. Come on.
Oh, no,
God didn't bring you out this coma. God didn't bring you from
right.
the edge of death for you to sit at home in a chair and it's a way. So what you're telling me right now is you have a person, you at least have one person who believe in you. I need you to believe in
Yeah.
yourself.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. All
Come
right.
on, you got this.
Okay.
You got this, friend. So listen, please, if you don't do nothing else, I want you to book an appointment for physical therapy. You hear me?
Okay. Yes.
Book an appointment for
Yes.
physical therapy. Come back and tell me
Yes.
when you didn't push your perm and come and tell us how it went, okay? Because we rooting for you. Y'all
Okay.
following her? Y'all go follow her right now. Hold on, don't hang up. I need
Thank
10
you.
people to go follow her because we're gonna be waiting for your story as well. Y'all go follow Gianna B, okay? Yes, absolutely. All right, y'all. Listen, I love it here. Okay, yep. There we go. There we go. I needed the people to go follow her.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome, friend. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Anybody else need coaching of any kind? Before I get on here and get the anybody else need any kind of coaching, it's free coaching. If you sent me a message, I'm gonna go ahead and send you a message back. I also have a workbook related for tonight that I'm gonna go ahead. Once y'all give me some information, I'm gonna tell you how to go ahead and get the free workbook. Ashley Ray, these are not reading questions, y'all. These are not reading questions. This is coaching question. Come on, Ashley. What's up, Ashley? What you got?
Hey,
Hey.
um, I'm not sure. I guess I need coaching as far as I struggle between what I feel like I want to do and
Okay.
what I feel like God has ordained me to do.
Okay, let's talk about
Um,
it. So,
yep,
what is it that you feel like God has ordained you to do?
I'm not sure. I get a lot of thoughts, um, and I just write them down. And I guess that's Him giving it to me. I'm not sure.
Okay, now you know God is not a God of chaos or confusion. God is very
Right,
clear.
right.
So,
Um,
let me ask you a question. What is it that you want to do?
I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to teach people CPR, BLS training.
Hmm.
I'm just all over the place. Like
Stop saying you all over the place. Stop. That's one thing women of color have been trained to say. Think that because you want to do more than one thing, that you're all over the place. You're not all over the place. It sounds like the basis of it is helping people, right? You said CPR and what else?
um, I want to start a emergency transportation
So all this is
business.
medical. You want to help people on the medical side.
Yes, and I'm a registered nurse as well.
So how's that all over the place? That's just an extension of what you do. So you're not. So first of all, take that out your vocabulary. You're not all over the place. What you are, this is an extension of what you do, and this is what you can do outside of working inside of a facility. So that's number one. That's amazing. Number two, like I said, what is the thing that people ask you to do all the time? What do people come to you for all the time?
Advice, really.
Advice about what?
That's always like my approach. I'm always complimented on my strategy and how I navigate things. So people typically come to me for a lot of advice.
On what? On what? On what subjects though?
It could be nursing, it could be common things, family issues.
Okay.
Um, I'm I'm for some reason I'm the go-to person. I don't know.
Are you the go-to
I'm
person because you surround yourself around people who need help, or you the go-to person because you are an authority in these certain subjects?
It could be a little bit of both.
Okay.
It's more so who probably I'm surrounding myself with, honestly.
So you surround yourself around people who always need help, so they run to you instead of thinking for themselves.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. The
It's
reason,
draining, honestly, but yes.
okay, so how you gonna stop that? Because if you stop that, you can then have time to do all of the things you want to do. So how you gonna put a pin in that?
I know that I need to set healthy boundaries and make people stick to it. I know
Like
that's
what?
what I need to do.
You can't make people do nothing. You can only control you. So give me boundary
Yeah.
number one.
I will no longer allow people to give me less than what I deserve.
What do you deserve?
What I give out.
So that means if you
Exactly
give
what I
out
give out.
advice, they got to give you advice.
No, the love that I give, how I show up for people, how I'm a safe space for
So here's the
people. I
deal. The
don't.
people, let me go ahead and dismantle this for you right now. The people that's already in your life that you've been showing up for and giving out love, I promise you they are not going to. You can set these boundaries and you can say this is what this is. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to live up to that standard. You are going to have to separate your energy from them. Because if they was going to do it, they
Yes.
would have did it. They would have did it already. So it's not going to happen.
Mhm. Yeah,
They
you're
can
right.
try. They can try. They might give it a good old college try, but it's going to end up, you're going to end up trying to reinforce it and trying to, you're going to end up telling them instead of informing them, telling them or trying to teach them. And it's going to, that's even more energy coming from you. So here's the deal with when I tell people, when you come to situations like this, you have to find you a different circle. I'm not saying you have to cut these people off completely, but you have to cut that energy off.
Right.
Right? You got to cut that energy off. Like some people can call me. We still talk about, make little stuff or whatever. But you about to go, babe? Where you going? Okay. Well, have a good time. Thank you for this. Like it. Yeah, it makes me belch. It tastes good though. That's when it's real cold. It's not cold, cold. Nah, it's cool. I don't like nothing real cold, but it make me belch, so that'll work. Well, have a good time for me. Yeah, I'll be good. All right, let me see what you got on. Oh, hell no. Look, hell, hold please. Hell no. Take my pants off. Not my pants, the pants that I bought you. You look kind of cute in them. Yes. Take that. These pants ain't there. Take them goddamn pants off. That's one lady was like, what's your name? Take them off. Take them off. Put on something else. Put on them big ass jeans you be wearing. Yeah, yeah. Now you want to wear the shit I buy you. Put the shit on. I'm not playing. I will come to the V in my fucking pajama pants. Okay, put the shit on. Don't play with me. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm half dressed. Hello. I'm back. I'm back.
I love
Okay.
it.
Yeah, put the FUBU on. Put the Anichi on. Huh? Put the what is it? Fat farm. He ain't got no fat farm. I'm lying. He ain't got no fat farm. That's taking it too fucking far. Put that shit on. Yeah, put them old ugly ass jogging pants on that probably came from DTLR with the five pockets. Don't wear the cute shit I done bought. City trend. Yeah, put your city trend shit on. Now you want to wear the shit that I done got you. Man, so on gang on God. Back to you, Ashley. Okay, we're going to go ahead and find a group of people. Have you formed a good girl circle, a good girl group, other nurses?
No, I've tried in the past, but no. Lately, I just been staying to myself. So no, I don't have like that friend group.
Ashley, listen, you cannot expand by yourself. The shit you cannot grow by yourself.
Hmm.
Isolation will cost you everything. Ashley, come on, get on Facebook. Find you a group
Hmm.
or find you a page with nurses. It's gonna be like a national page, right?
Hmm.
And then start looking at some of the events that they having. Now, this is a little reading for you. You'll find an event to go through late March, okay?
Okay.
I'm finding you a group of people. All right.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right,
good.
Ashley. And then cut these other motherfuckers off. I'm waiting. I'm hoping that you start your shit today. Okay, when people call you and they want some advice, listen. Oh, do this. I like to detox my phone. I go through my phone and I look at the number. Does this person benefit me? No. I delete their number. Not saying I'm deleting them out of my life. If they want to talk, they're going to have to call me. There's no sense you taking up space in my phone. I am clearing out my phone for shit that really matter. Okay? Ain't no sense of me having
Yeah.
347 contacts I only talk to 12 of these hoes. Absolutely not. So I delete them out my phone. Ain't no love lost. I ain't mad at you. I ain't doing no tripping. It's just no point of you being here. And I'm preserving this for something else. Also, Ashley, if you like, I invite you to join the Higher Self Circle where you'll be around like-minded people. We'll have our first conference in January of 2027 in Atlanta. Okay.
Okay.
All right, y'all give it up for Miss Ashley Ray with her cute self.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, God. Listen, I think Cardinal want me to come up to that goddamn beat. I really think Cardinal. I am not. I am not going up to the fucking beat. I'm not. I'm not. I am not fucking going up there. He gonna wear them goddamn pants, and then they time. Hey, chocolate. What do you mean? Let him live? I'm not gonna surprise shit. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at. I ain't gonna surprise shit. I just got on here telling y'all how my marriage was so boring and it's a good boring and all this shit. And then he come in here. That's why he tried to tell me bye with the top half of his body. He leaned in the room with the top half. All right. He didn't want to open up the door. He had on a hoodie and a little hat. He gonna lean in with the top half of his body. Like, oh, okay, I'm about to see you. Let me see what you got on. Huh? Let me see what you got on. He leaned in with the top half. I ain't see the pants. Let me see what you got on. Yeah, yeah. You weren't dressing like that till I came around. Yeah. Where them big motherfucking pants you been wearing. Okay. Yeah, now I got to go. I done and see he know I told him I wasn't going nowhere. I got on some pajama pants. Okay. I got on my pajama pants. I got on a old unsturdy sports bra and this He-Man shirt. I'm not getting dressed. Okay. I'm not getting dressed. I ain't lotioned up my ankles. I'm not about to put no clothes on. Yeah, he done went from city trend to hey, he went from city trend to city boy, okay? Not the city girls. Yeah. Now I got to, anybody else. I'm about to, you know what? I ain't about to do it. I'm about to go ahead. I'm about to answer y'all DMs. Thank y'all for joining me today. I have taxes I need to do. He didn't came in here and gave me a seltzer water. You see, he didn't gave me a parting gift. Okay, he didn't gave me a parting gift. He didn't came in here. Oh, try the water. You like that? Yeah, yeah. Uh huh. I do like it though. Look, me, I do like it though. He didn't came in here and gave me these three hot wings. See, it make me belch. I like it. He didn't came here and gave me them three hot wings and kids scoop of rice and shit and some fucking belching water. That's yeah. Okay. I'm not going to the VFW tonight. Hmm. Mm-mm. He told me, oh, this it tastes good, don't it? Uh huh. Looking ass. That's all right. Uh huh. That's okay. See, I know how to get him. I ain't gonna tell y'all my secrets. I know how to get him. Huh? I know how to get him. I know how to get him in a tizzy. He gonna come home from work tomorrow. I'm just gonna be gone. And I might just be up the goddamn street at the gas station. But I'm gonna make sure I'm not here when he walk in that house. Yeah. See that's the chaos in me. That's the confusion coming back. Huh? You say what we doing Saturday? Nothing. Shit, every day is Valentine's Day. He has to work on Saturday. I'm not doing no tripping. We hung out on Tuesday. Oh, Facebook, YouTube. Thank you so much.